Hi guys, welcome back to my channel Surveyors Nexus. I am Mohit Saloja, your go-to guy for all things surveying. Today I've got something really cool for you. We are diving into the origin of surveying. Yup, all the time, way back to ancient India. But before we go there, let's talk about measurements. We use them all the time, right? Whether it's checking our steps, measuring ingredients, or even keeping an eye on the calories. But have you ever thought about the origin of measurements used to create building and structures around us? Maybe or maybe not. So let's rewind a bit and take a trip back to ancient Bharat, where it all started. Did you know that way back during the Indus Valley civilization, we're talking back 3000 BC, they had a full-on decimal system? Crazy, right? They even made rulers from ivory and their measurements were based on human body. They had, like angulas, which is the width of fingers, and dhanusha, a span of a bow. For example, one dhanusha is about 96 angulas, that's 1.6 meters roughly. And one yojana, have you heard about yojana? No, right? One yojana is 8,000 dhanushas, which is almost 14.48 kilometers. And that's exactly 9 miles. You know miles? Miles are used globally around everywhere. Mind blowing, right? And you know a fun fact. The speed of light is actually calculated in the Vedic text. Why? But that's true. There's a Sanskrit shloka in Rig Veda written by Shan Acharya in 14th century, which is roughly translates to speed of light equals 2200 yojana in half a second. When you do the math, it comes out about 300,000 km per second, which is pretty close to what we know it today. Our ancient texts had this figured out centuries earlier. Moving on from that mind bender, ancient India wasn't just about numbers and units. Their measurement system influenced everything from town planning to building temples, villages, and more. So when we jump ahead to Moan Empire, and Chanakya, one of the greatest strategists ever, he developed a whole system of measurements that started with the tiniest speck of dust, which is Parmanu, and went all the way up to measuring massive distances with yojana. I just told you about yojana, right? Yojana is 9 miles. And this system wasn't just theoretical. It was used to build entire cities and structures. Pretty awesome, right? Now let's fast forward to the British period. Do you know that they ruled over 166 countries? And they left us with some serious measuring systems like inches, feet, yards, acres, and miles. Even though India officially switched to the metric system after independence, we still use these units today. For example, 1 acre is 4,800 square yards, 1 hectare is 2.4 acres, 1 mile is 1.6 kilometers. Now let's talk about the birth of modern surveying, which is the purpose of this video. It all started after a major disaster, the Great Fire of London in 1666. That's right, London had a fire. This fire wiped out thousands of buildings and homes, and it also sparked something new, the science of surveying. As London rebuilt, they learned to use better materials and more precise design, which led to the development of Industrial Revolution. By 1792, the term surveying became official and the Surveyor Club was born. This later turned into Royal Institution of Chartered Surveyors, RICS, in 1868, which is now, the go-to place for everything related to built environment. And today, RICS is just not about quantity surveying or building surveying. They cover everything from project management to real estate valuation and many more. But let's not forget the roots of all this, ancient India and its mind-blowing advancement in measurements. So, alright guys, that's a journey from ancient India to modern quantity surveying or any sort of surveying. If this caught your interest, don't forget to like, subscribe and share this video. Catch you next time on Surveyors Nexus, Mapping Beyond Excellence. See ya, hasta la vista.